Hi, boys and girls. You should have some pages that were torn out of your reader's notebook, and they're in your folder to do. So today we're going to do page 59. This is part of our learning intention. I can read and write sight words. And this is some review sight words, and we're going to practice reading them and writing them. First things first, name on your paper. Name on your paper. First thing, I'm going to write my name. My name starts with an uppercase letter. The rest of the letters are lowercase. I start my letters at the top. My letters touch the correct lines, and my letters are the correct size. Uppercase, lowercase, starting at the top, touching the correct lines and the correct size. Name on your paper, first thing always. All right, first we're going to read the words that we might use. So first word I see is the word see. The next word I see is the word we. The next word I see is the word a. And the last word I see is the word to. All right. See, S-E-E, we, W-E-A, to, T-O, to. All right. Sentence number 1 says, I blank a bike. I see a picture of what's happening. I blank a bike. I see a bike. That seems to make sense. I we a bike. That doesn't make sense. I a bike. That doesn't make sense. I to a bike. That doesn't make sense. I think we're going to use the word see. So you're going to write it S-E-E. Lowercase letters. This is not the beginning of the sentence. It does not start with a capital. We're going to write S, starting at the dots. E, E. Here's my sentence. I is capitalized because it's the beginning of the sentence. I see a bike. There's a period at the end. Our punctuation shows the end of the sentence. Every sentence should have punctuation, a period at the end, or maybe it's a question and it would have a question mark. Maybe they're really excited, it would have an exclamation point. This one has a period. I see a bike. Read it with me. Use your reader finger. I see a bike. Nice. One more time. I see a bike. Good reading. All right. Let's look at number 2. Number 2, I, S-E-E-C, blank, bike. All right. Let's see which word makes sense. We already used the word see. I see we bike. Doesn't really make sense. I see a bike. Probably makes sense. I see two bike. Doesn't really make sense. I think we're going to use the word a. I'm going to write it right here. A. It is lowercase. It's in the middle of our sentence. It starts at the dots. Magic C. Helicopter up and down for the letter A. We're going to read it. I see a bike. Notice there's a finger space between the words and a period at the end. My sentence starts with a capital uppercase letter. I see a bike. Read it with me. I see a bike. Good. Now we have a blank at the beginning. We've used a. So we're going to start by saying blank. Blank, S-E-E-C. Blank, C, a bike. Ooh, look at that. How many people are looking at this two-seater bike? One, two. Two of them are looking at it. Okay, so two. Do we say I for two people? I is just yourself, right? What word would we use blank C-A bike? W-E. Wee. We see a bike? That does make sense. Let's check. Or two. To see a bike. Sort of, but it doesn't really make a good sentence. We need it to make sense. Okay, so two people is two people together. Who sees the bike? We. This is the beginning of our sentence. It is the first word in the sentence. It has to start with an uppercase letter, a capital letter. W, lowercase e, we. Our sentence always starts with a capital letter. We, finger space, see, S-E-E, see, finger space, a, finger space, bike. We see a bike. And there's a period at the end. Yeah. Did you see that period? It always ends with a period. Our sentences always have punctuation at the end. All right, let's read number 3. I forgot to read it again. Ready? We see a bike. You read it with me. We see a bike. Good. All right, let's look at number 4. Here's W-E, wee. And it's capitalized. It's the beginning of the sentence. So there's an uppercase W. We, that's a different word we haven't used yet today. L-I-K-E, like. Good. Like. We like blank ride. Look, they're riding together. We like blank ride. Well, we already used see. We already used we already used a. Two. Let's see if two makes sense. We like to ride. We like to ride. Does that make sense? I think it does. So we're going to write the word to. Lowercase t, lowercase o, T-O spells two. We, space, like, space, to, space, ride. And there's a period at the end. Yeah, maybe they're excited. Then it would be an exclamation point. Today we have a period. We like to ride. Will you read it with me? We like to ride. Make sure you're pointing to each word as we read it. Helping hand and reading finger. We like to ride. Good job.